Florida, Mr. Haridopolos, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I keep hearing the term constitutional crisis over and over again, constitutional crisis. And candidly, the only constitutional crisis that has taken place over the last 4 years was the last administration abandoning their responsibility to defend our border and allowing over 10 million people to enter this country illegally, cutting in line over and over from people who want to come here legally and add to the American dream. We don't know who these 10 million people are, where they came from, or if they could be a danger to our community and country. On top of that, they put a strain on our social welfare system, schools, hospitals, and our law enforcement, taking away the resources from the tax-paying citizens in areas not just on the border, but around the country. When food, gas, and rent prices were going up by 20 and 30%, if not more, over that time period, the very people who were breaking the law were actually getting free things, whether it be rent, free phones, cash cards, and other things that Americans were struggling to pay for every single day. Cleaning up this mess has become our responsibility, the new majority, the new administration that has committed itself to actually keeping the promises from the campaign trail in 2024. Instead of bending over backwards, helping people who are breaking the law, they want to look at and say, how about those folks that were left behind? They were facing a constitutional crisis in the sense that their own government were not enforcing the laws of this land. So as the new administration is moving forward to deport gang members, wife beaters, and others, the real constitutional crisis is finally being defined, that America should finally stand up for the citizens that make this country great and allow people to enter this country in a legal way so they can contribute to the American dream. I'm so proud of this administration for keeping those campaign promises and working swiftly and in a smart way to deport those folks who broke the law, not just coming to this country, but once here in this country. And for a change, I think a lot of people are finally saying that the government is working for them instead of against them. And let's send this clear message that law and order means something, the constitutional means something, and we can finally end this constitutional crisis. I applaud the president for moving forward and allowing the American people to stand up, because let's just look at it candidly. When you're standing up exclusively for judges, you're not having a checks and balance system. You're putting one single judge above the American public on the popular vote, let alone the Electoral College. And I'm so glad that this House said that we're going to move forward in a thoughtful way and not allow, again, one single judge who's not elected by the people decide the policies of this government. Mr. President, thank you for your leadership. We stand with you in making sure the rule of law is finally followed and ending the constitutional crisis that existed for the last 4 years. And with that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back.